How about a break from that heavy politics stuff? How about a movie break? Well, let me look here. Moving over, scrolling over. Now I'm looking at savagedunfiltered.com, the blog section. What day was this? Published on August the 6th, My Naked Gun, a Savaged review. Well, uh, silly, stupid in the way you would expect it to be, right? Just plain weird, dumb, fun kind of stuff. Yeah, check. Got that. But, I turned 63 this year. I remember all the originals. And indeed, this is a requel, more or less, right? Not a reboot, but like Beetlejuice 2 and so many others, a sequel decades later. Liam Neeson plays the son of Leslie Nielsen's character. But beyond that, I don't want to give spoilers. Having dealt with those originals, I had expectations. And again, it kind of met the expectations of going to be off, lame puns, my kind of humor, right? Silly, stupid jokes. Uh, I thought it could be better, but I have to be honest in sitting here as an author myself, as a writer. It's hard to criticize something like that, and like I am here now, without being honest and saying, I don't quite know what different jokes I could have or would have wrote. I don't know how I would have made it much different. And it made sense to have Pamela Anderson in it also, along with Liam Neeson. Uh, I don't know how I would have changed it in any way, so it's not quite fair for me to criticize it, is it? So I give it a C plus because we all know what to expect. We all have expectations, and whether it will live up to the high expectations you may have going in, like I didn't have that high of expectations, but still, right after all these years, like a Beetlejuice 2, like the Happy Gilmore 2, so many other requels that have indeed come out after so many years were indeed really hit the nail on the head, like exactly what I expected. I don't know how they could have done it any differently, how they could have done it any better. So, at any rate, that's my thought on Naked Guns. I don't want to talk anybody out of seeing it, that's for sure. But at the same time, maybe you want to wait for that one to come on streaming. Uh, it's not one that, whoa, you really need to see it on the big screen, like, sci-fi movies and whatnot. It's like some of the, if you're really into the Marvel movies, I'm kind of tired of all them, but I do still see some of them, and I greatly enjoyed some of them, didn't like others. I didn't write a review for Fantastic Four. I did see that, and I didn't expect a lot, so it delivered in my mind more than I was expecting. So I enjoyed that one, unlike some of the other, like I think back to Thor. What was the Thor Summer of Love nonsense thing? It's like, oh my God, that was such a horrible film. Flash was great, even though I didn't see the Flash series. The Oh, Cumberbatch. Um, Whatever his character is, right? The wizard and the dimensions stuff. But whatever him and the multiverse film, right? I didn't see the Red Witch series. It wasn't called that, right? But again, like Loki. I don't see the Loki series, but that doesn't prevent me from enjoying the Loki appearances in the films. So, what's his face, Cumberbatch in the multiverse was a very good film. Some of the other Marvel ones, not so much. I didn't. At any rate, current movies, right? Current movies is what you're more interested in. I wrote a review at savageunfiltered.com in the blogs, Freakier Friday and Bad Guys 2 reviews in one piece. Freakier Friday, to me, was way better than I was expecting. I was not expecting a lot out of that. I was thinking, oh my God, they're going to really screw this one up. Disney, another woke piece of crap film. What garbage will be in this film? But it was much better than I expected. It was very funny. It gets a little confusing in parts because there's four of them that switch bodies rather than just two of them. And of course, I've mentioned to others, there's that freaky movie you can find on streaming with Vince Vaughn, which was fantastic. A cross between like a Freddy or a Jason movie and Freaky Friday, that where Vince Vaughn plays a serial killer who, through the magic of a dagger, switched bodies with a young teenage would-be victim girl. Oh, that is a great movie if you get a chance to see. Bad Guys 2, uh, another one I thought was infinitely better than I was expecting. I thought Bad Guys 2, oh, this is another one of those. It's animated. It's just an excuse to throw another one out there, to have another kids movie cartoon for people to take the kids to. But as an adult, it was very enjoyable, a very good movie, right? The redemption theme. So to me, that's great. A positive morals value film about redemption, like going back to Disney Maleficent 2. I don't like Angelina Jolie, but Maleficent 2 was a very Christian redemption film. It's like, wow, I was surprised when that came out. And then ever since, most of the movies after that, Snow woke. I did see Superman, and it isn't as bad as everyone says. The things that Gunn is talking about aren't in the movie. They're not in the movie. He doesn't say truth, justice, and those other good things. That's not in the movie. So the movie is not offensive in any way, and he's trying to twist it about Superman, oh, is an immigrant, right? Oh, technically he's an illegal. Those are all things he's talking about on left wing talk shows to peddle the movie to leftists when the movie really isn't woke. It's a very good movie. And scrolling up recently, I just wrote the Nobody 2 review. Like Novocaine, Nobody, the original, and Novocaine, great, wild, weird, silly, just nonsensical, over the top action, hilarity, good comedy mixed in it. Great. I was expecting Nobody 2 to also be a mindless escapism film, but somebody had the bright idea to put some family value seriousness in it. It's like, what is this? Aw, isn't that sweet kind of feeling stuff in my nonsense, non-thinker movie trying to make me think and feel, but it's still a good movie. I don't think it's as good as the original, but Nobody 2 is okay. Novocaine, I think, is better of the three. And Novocaine, I was on the Free Press. They had a story about Nobody 2, and so I wrote there. Like Nobody 2, like Novocaine 2, they kind of had a quasi love interest thing, but it really wasn't that serious. It wasn't this serious family value stuff like in Nobody 2. So Novocaine is still a very much mindless escapism movie. Nothing really serious in it. Nobody 2, why did you want to get serious all of a sudden? It's good in a way, right? You're dealing in positive values, family, love of family members. Your family isn't perfect, but they're your family, right? You could choose your friends, but you can't choose your family type thing. So at any rate, I just thought I'd throw a movies escapism episode here since I've had six other very serious video exclusives for the month of August 2022, 2025 thus far. At any rate, thank you all. Take care. God bless. See you next time.